Rent-A-Girlfriend. Rent-A-Girlfriend, a series I have talked about on this channel constantly, be it negatively, positively, or sometimes a little bit of both. But no matter what I say about the series, at the end of the day, I adore it, and I'm glad that we are getting another reason to talk about it. That reason being that, as of today, January 14th, 2022, a new key visual for Season 2 has been released, with the release date of July 2022. Now this for me is very exciting, so I thought with the new season coming in just a short few months, why not make a video on what to expect in Season 2 of Rent-A-Girlfriend? And of course, throughout this video, there will be spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled for Season 2 of Rent-A-Girlfriend, beware, and come back to this video after you've either read the manga or have seen the season in July. Without further ado, let's get right into what happens in Season 2 of Rent-A-Girlfriend. Now, Season 1 of Rent-A-Girlfriend ends just about at chapter 50 of the original manga, where Kazuya, in a way, confesses his feelings to Chizuru, and she, in a way, receives his message. So what happens next? Well, we're going to be starting off this new season with the Girlfriend and Her Dream arc. Basically, this arc is here to set the rest of the series in motion. Kazuya goes see a play, only to see that Chizuru is in it, and while he finds her performance to be breathtaking, the producers do not feel the same way, and Chizuru begins to feel extremely down on herself, bringing in one of her most recurring character traits, that trait of self-loathing and self-deprecation, and this can be seen in the conversation between Kazuya and Chizuru, which I don't want to get into for the sake of time here, but I believe the scene is amazing, and it is worth noting that Sumi was present the entire time during this arc, in the background, which will come back later in Season 2. Now what happens next in the story is pretty pointless with Kazuya's father and a misunderstanding, but there is a nice moment between Kazuya and Chizuru, so it is a pretty nice breather from the previous arc leading into the next one. That next arc being the Girlfriend Chizuru arc, and it starts with the obligatory funny Ruka panel, which I just adore looking at. But Ruka aside, this arc is here to first and foremost move Chizuru and Kazuya closer together, whilst developing both characters, but we also get a nice scene of Kazuya earning Chizuru's grandma's blessing to look after Chizuru when she inevitably passes. This arc also sets up some mommy action for the future of Season 2, which we'll get back to later on in this video. We didn't get to see with mommy being a and a gaslighter, something I always adore to see. And this leads into one of my favorite arcs in the series, the Girlfriend and the Knight. Basically, this arc is just super duper fun, and I cannot wait for it to be animated, especially this specific panel. One important thing this arc does, however, is that it shakes Chizuru's confidence in Kazuya, something that stays relevant for over 100 chapters in the manga. The next arc that should happen in Season 2 is with Sumi. We barely saw Sumi in Season 1 of the anime, and this arc is just really fun and makes you love Sumi even more. It develops Sumi's feelings towards Kazuya, whilst also developing Kazuya's admiration and love for Chizuru, and slightly vice versa. It's very good. The next arc in Season 2 is kind of pointless, just Kazuya and Chizuru getting a tiny bit closer. Nothing really crazy to write home about. Honestly, not my favorite arc, but not bad by any means, and definitely not a drag in Season 2. But while that arc may be a little bit pointless, this next arc, boy is this next arc great. Not only do we get our first Mami and Ruka confrontation in the series, but remember how I said that Mami would come back later in Season 2? Well, here she comes back, squaring off with Chizuru, which is just a really fun and interesting confrontation, I believe. In short, this arc is not only really fun, but also sets up a lot for the future of the series that is even happening currently in the manga right now, as of chapter 219. But this arc is also slightly bittersweet, because after this arc, we don't see Mami for over 100 chapters in the series, which is extremely disappointing for Mami fans such as myself. The next arc is also kind of pointless, just Kazuya and Chizuru getting a tiny bit closer, nothing really crazy to write home about once again, but this hug is very sweet. And while this arc may not be my favorite, it's not bad by any means, and Chizuru fans will enjoy this arc very much. Now after this once again tiny pointless arc, we get another amazing arc, with Ruka meeting Kazuya's family once again for his birthday. But that's not all that happens. Chizuru's grandma truly pushes Chizuru and Kazuya close together. Same with Kazuya's family, as they give Chizuru a wedding ring for their eventual wedding, even though they don't know that their relationship is a false one. We also get a Ruka and Kazuya kiss, which I love, and we also get a time limit set on Chizuru's grandmother's life, which comes into play later in a feature arc that is most likely not to be featured in Season 2. Really, in short, this arc is just really good and sets up a lot for the future of the manga, and one of my favorites in the series. And to end the arc off, we get Ruka calling a ceasefire with Chizuru due to her grandmother's health, which is a very important thing to note. And now, we move on to what is most likely the final arc of Season 2, and it is Sumi celebrating Kazuya's birthday with him. And honestly, this arc is just really beautiful. Whenever I read this arc, whenever I'm bored, it kind of makes me tear up, and it's maybe my favorite arc in this entire series. This arc truly makes Sumi one of my favorite girls in anime, and I wouldn't be surprised if you think that she's the best girl after this arc. I think it's just truly amazing and shows Rent-A-Girlfriend at its best. And that's the season. Honestly, I am very excited for this season of Rent-A-Girlfriend, and I cannot wait for it to air in July. Did this video make you excited for the anime? Let me know down below. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace.